Hey, what is going on, guys? Andrew in the Money Options back with another video. Today is November 25th, 2024. It is a Monday, guys, so happy Monday. I hope you all are having a good day so far. As you guys can see, Tesla stock is up a whopping $7 in the pre-market session, up about 2%. It actually broke above $360 a share, breaking to $361 especially. From last week, I was telling you guys that $350 on Tesla was a crucial resistance level. And breaking above 350, we could be looking to enter in calls, which was not financial advice. And seeing Tesla with the strength that it had and the bullish momentum it gave last week, it continued off into this week, currently in the pre-market session, and it is up above $350, currently at $359.61, which is not damn near $10 in the money. I want everybody to comment down below if you played calls on Tesla above $350 a share, which I gave you guys and I alerted you guys in my previous videos. I do have to say that it's all not financial advice in my videos because it's just part of the rules. I did not expect to see that Tesla was up $7 in the pre-market, up 2%, but it's looking pretty heavily. Right now, Tesla is in an all buy zone, so the bulls are in control, and I potentially see Tesla coming closer to an all-time high. Investing in Tesla here around January or December 30th of 2022, and even here around this dip at around, I could have sworn Tesla was at here at 140 a share earlier this year in May and around April. Probably was one of the best financial decisions anybody could have done, because Tesla is probably one of the biggest hot stocks on the market right now. Now, taking a look at NVDA was up about $1.25 overnight, up about close to 1%. It does look like it did sell off most of its gains, but it's still green. On the week, NVIDIA is down about $1.12. On the month, it's up $1.16. It's still looking very bullish, though, in the past 3 months, hitting higher lows numerous times. For instance, 102, 113, 117, 132, 140. Now, a crucial level of support for NVIDIA is about this bottom right here, which is 140.15 a share. I am looking at puts on NVIDIA below specifically $138 a share. This might not hit this week or this day. It might hit a couple days later, but it could potentially really start to ramp up and see some steam to the downside. Now, this is a price alert. This isn't what we're looking for indefinitely throughout the whole time, because NVIDIA might make its way back to the upside. But this is definitely something to look at. Puts below, actually, I think it was changed, and I do apologize. It was actually puts on NVIDIA below $139.50 a share. This is a crucial level of support, and if we break below this without rebounding, we could come down to potentially 137. So keep your eyes on those levels. Apple stock up 63 cents pre-market, up about 0.27%. On the week, it's up 2% on the head, up $4.51. Apple stock has been performing very well from the big drop it got just recently. And with how Apple stock has been trading, I have a good strong feeling that Apple is going to break above $235 a share very soon. If we keep up this bullish momentum, in a couple of days, about 3 days, Apple stock sold from $235 down to $222, and it already recovered back up to $230. Now, this is a nice, healthy incline. And what do I mean when I say it's nice, healthy incline? Because it didn't just jump up from 222s up to 230s in 2 days. No. It took a week, a little bit more, to actually get its way up there. And it's still showing signs of an upstride, of bullish momentum. So we are looking at calls on Apple above specifically $231. This is, again, not financial advice. We do see what happens in the pre-market session, and then that is when we change and fluctuate our price alerts. So you always want to adapt to newer changes, because the pre-market can change everything from the upside over to the downside. Microsoft up 70 cents pre-market, was up pretty much $2, fluctuating here, consolidating at a pretty nice price point. When the pre-market session, official pre-market hit at 4 o'clock a.m., it did get hit, but it's still green. Microsoft is up 0.18% on the past week. On the month, it's down actually 2.7%. But I have a feeling, though, that Microsoft did hit a higher low here, hitting a low at 406, a higher low at 413 or 412.80. I am looking at puts on Microsoft below 412.80, and I am specifically looking at calls on Microsoft above $420 a share. This is, again, not financial advice. Part of being options traders is that we're scalpers as well. We look at different price points and we set support and resistance level for both the upside for calls and the downside for puts. We don't really favor one side. Look at Amazon getting some nice strength and bullish momentum to the upside, up about 1% pre-market session, up about $2. On the week, it's down $5.11, down 2.5%. This little pop here, literally from this morning, right? Amazon went from 196 to 199.20s. We are looking at calls on Amazon specifically above $201 a share. Again, this is not financial advice. That 200 level for Amazon is a very choppy phase for Amazon stock. We could see some rejections. We could see some cheek lays, some big unknown possibilities. But a crucial level of support of resistance for Amazon is $201 a share. So we want to keep our eyes on that level because that is a big point. Google looking similar to Microsoft to Amazon as well. Up about $1.18 pre-market, up 0.72%. Looking very bullish in the pre-market. Google did drop $10 November 21st from 174 down to 164. It looks like it kind of came up and then it had a bear flag to the downside. This nice little pop here is what's going on in the pre-market session today. If we continue more signs of bullish momentum to the upside, we could see some higher highs. But right now, Google is in a zone where you just want to let it fluctuate and then kind of make a decision later on. And Meta Platforms up $2.60 pre-market, up about 0.5%. Chopping around, though, on the week, up 81 cents. On the month, it is down 3%. 3 months, it's up $24. Meta is going to be very tricky. We are looking at puts on Meta below $5.54 a share, but it looks like it might get some sort of rebound and come to the upside. There is a possibility it might hit all-time highs. Again, guys, every trading day counts, even in the pre-market session, up $2.58. Sometimes, guys, we make plays and analysis the day before, and then when the pre-market session actually hit, it cancels all of our plays because whatever happens in the pre-market revolves around that whole stock, and it could make errors on the plays. Now, taking a look at the earnings calendar this week, we do have Zoom reporting earnings. We have Abercrombie & Fitch, Kohl's, Best Buy, Macy's, Dick's Sporting Goods, and then we have Dell Technologies, CrowdStrike, Autodesk, HPQ. So I'm looking mainly at Zoom, Best Buy, Dell Technologies, CrowdStrike, and HPQ. Now, again, this is not financial advice. I am looking at calls on Zoom. Don't play it unless you're willing to afford to lose it. I'm looking at calls on Dell. As far as CrowdStrike, Best Buy, HPQ, I have to do a little bit more research, due diligence on what is the prediction of what's going to happen for these earnings. There could be an IV crush, and there's a high possibility. And that's why I say, guys, don't play it if you are not affording to lose it. Taking a look at Webull here for SPY. SPY gapped up, guys, 0.5% in the pre-market, up $598 at $598.65 a share, up $3.14 a share. Now, looking at SPY here, I'm going to actually pop it open on a 4-hour chart. This was a nice, healthy pullback for SPY, and it looks like it's coming really close to breaking all-time highs. I told you guys that I was looking specifically at calls on SPY, and that was above this support level, which was specifically $5.97 a share. We completely blew that range. I was actually giving you guys, which is all not financial advice, calls on SPY when we saw this big bullish hammer candle. On November 20th, we dropped all the way down and we came all the way back up. That's showing signs of very bullish momentum. And then when I saw that the day ended like this with this bullish hammer candle, I knew that we were green. We were going to be pushing green ever since. And we just gapped up $3 in the pre-market. Remember, guys, keep in mind the all-time high for SPY is $600.17 a share. So you want to keep your eyes on that. If it breaks above that, guys, sky's the limit. We just have to wait for an instant drop. But we could potentially hit all-time highs today or in the next couple of days. So keep your eyes open for that. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you guys go down and hit that like button. Let's try to get 30 likes for today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. If you guys want to get a free stock, go ahead and sign up for Robinhood. First link in the description. If you want to get up to 75 fractional shares, go ahead and sign up for Webull, which is going to be the second link in the description. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.